Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to download and install Ubuntu Server operating system. Ubuntu Server is something commonly used nowadays in the production environment. So it's really important to know how to do the installation and getting started with the operating system. So here if you go to the web page, you can see you can select the Ubuntu Server operating system, so which will be in the command line mode. If you want to get it to your laptop or some personal requirement, you have to get Ubuntu desktop version. You can search for the desktop version and you can download and you can use it. But if you're going to use it in a server environment, maybe the CLI, the command line is enough. So you can download the server operating system here, the download page. So I'll keep a link in the description below, so you can use it if you're going to download. And I'm not going to download from here, but actually I have the file which is already uh, downloaded to my machine, so I'm going to use it and I'm going to install it through the virtual box here. So as usual, we have to use new option, and from here we can give the name for the Ubuntu server. So let's say Ubuntu underscore server, and it will automatically select all the things here, Linux and the version Ubuntu 64-bit. So we can click next here, and the memory size I'll keep it 1 GB here, but if you have more RAM you can keep it for 2 GB. And from my side I'm going to click next, and the hard disk recommended size is 10 GB, so I'll keep it there, and I'll select BDI, the default one, and the dynamically allocated option. Okay, so the machine is ready. Now I can start the machine, but as usual I'm going to change some settings here on the machine settings. The first one will be the network option. I'll go to the bridge adapter option so that I'll get IP address from the same LAN, so that even from my PC I can connect through the PuTTY or that kind of terminal emulator. And then the storage, I need to select the operating system here. So okay, the server operating system I already selected, and now I'm ready to go here. Let me start the machine. Okay, the server installation part has started. So here I can select the language. I'll select English, and the keyboard layout, it's automatically detected, and I'm going to install Ubuntu here. So I click yes. The bare metal cloud and the other option I'm not going to discuss here, because this is just a normal testing installation. So from here going to use a DHCP option, and it has already taken IP address from my LAN network, which is 192.168.177.56/24. So the network part is already done, so let's click OK. And then the proxy, I don't want to configure any proxy at the moment, so I'll say done here. And the mirror address, I don't think it's really useful here, just for the basic installation. And use an entire disk, of course we're going to use the whole virtual disk here, and we will use the 10 GB the whole file. And here it says the file system summary, so I think it looks fine here. And yes, I'm going to continue with the formatting part, so I'll press continue. And here I can put my name. Okay, I'll put as master, and the server name I'll put master server. Pick a username. Okay, let's put master. Choose a password. I'll put 123456. The password 123456. Confirm. Done. I don't want to install this OpenSSH server at the moment, but when I start the operating system I can do it. So I just say done here, and this is some other server application stuff here, but at the moment, like for the basic installation, we don't want any of this, so I'll go with done here. And now the installation started. So at this point I'll pause the video, and then I'll start again when the installation is finished, so that I can do what to do after, like what to do to the getting started point. Okay, now the installation has finished, so we have the reboot now option here. So let's hit enter and reboot the operating system. So when it finish rebooting, we can try to log into the operating system and see the basic settings and how to get started with the operating system. But okay, it says please remove the installation medium, then press enter, but I'm just going to press enter here, because it's going to give me the operating system the login part. Okay, so now I have the login page, so I can try to log into the operating system. So I'll type my username, and the password I'm going to type the one I entered before. Okay, now it's setting up some operations, and it's finalizing the operating system. So here the as Windows IP here is used to get IP information, and from here I can check I can see the IP address 192.168.177.56, which was taken before, like during the installation part. And I hope I have internet. Let me try ping public DNS server. Yes, I have internet. Now I can try to log into this machine by using PuTTY. Let's see how it goes. Let's see whether I can access it. Let's see. Let's type it 192.168.177.56, but it says connection refused. Um, Maybe you can remember, like during the installation, there was a place we can install OpenSSH server, but I said I'm going to do it later, so now it's the time to do it. So let's do it quickly and see how that can allow us to access to the SSH the PuTTY tool. So let's do that part. I'll type this command. The package is OpenSSH server. Okay, I have to put my password here. I want to continue with the installation. Yes. And if you're doing more installations like this package installation, you can have couple of options to reduce the amount of work, like entering the password, the sudo password. One option is to log into the root account. To do that, you can set a password and you can log into the root account. So we can try to do that here as well. But first of all, let's check the SSH connectivity. Okay, the package installation is completed. Now I can check how is the status of the SSH service here. To do that, I have to type some commands. Systemctl status SSH. Okay, so I can see it's active and running. So the SSH service is running here. So I should be able to access the server now. Let's see. Let's type the IP address again. 192.168.177.56 is the IP address, and click OK. Okay, so now I can access it into my password, username, and the password. Okay. Okay, now I'm in the operating system through the PuTTY terminal, so that I can continue working here, and even the copy paste and everything is easier when I use this prompt. And I told you one thing, like when you're doing installations, it's easy to use root access. To get the root access, You can type su minus, but you have to give the password. Let's see if the password is the same as the password for the master, but it's not. So what I can do, um, here, so pass wd root. So I'm going to change the password for the root. Let's see if this can be done. Okay, so it's asking for my password here, and now I can enter a password for the root. 123456 123456. Okay, now let me try again. Password 123456, and you can see now I'm in the root account here. So that means I can install any software and I can finish with the configuration part very easily, without entering the password each and every time. So I think this is enough for getting started with the operating system, and I'm planning to come up with some new videos on the configuration part as well. You can see very soon. So thank you very much for watching.